Okay, I have a house full of kids. My kids didn't have school today, and while I was working, I think each of them had like 4 kids over. So I finished working. I walked out of the study after a few hours of work, and my house is a bum, and I'm so tired. Um, I've had like 4 or 5 hours of sleep the last 2 nights since I've been home, just because I don't know, I know there's like significant time difference, obviously, in New Zealand and Australia, but I'm just waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, like totally buzzed, like ready to get up. So I think it's finally hitting me. Anyways, so if you hear lots of background noise and like yelling and screaming, my clients today will attest, it was very loud, very loud. As much as I was trying to tell them to be quiet, I still felt like it was very loud. We'll say that. So the video I want to do today is about just incessant eating disorder thoughts, right? So when you feel like you're really trying, you really feel like you're trying to do recovery right, you're actually doing things that you know are going to help rewire your brain in order to fully overcome that fear of weight gain. But the thoughts are still there. They're still there. They're still there. They're still there. Sometimes that's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of being patient and really determined to keep going even though they're there. And what you'll find over time, even though they're still there, is that they do have less power over you, right? So usually before you start recovery, you're like at the very beginning stages, it's like your eating disorder is like taking up so much energy, and your healthy self and the part of you that wants to recover is like really small, and you're trying to tap into it and you're trying to listen to it, but it's just really quiet and it doesn't feel like you have a lot of power there. And as you continue on through recovery, this eating disorder voice gets a little less powerful, and it's controlling you less and less and less. And that healthy self is kind of growing and growing. That part of you that wants to recover is getting bigger and louder and stronger, and you're feeling more confident. Once you get, like, I almost feel like there's just like this turning point that I see in my clients, and I certainly experienced it myself, where you get to that point and it's kind of like you know for sure you're going to get there. It's just a matter of time, because you cross out of the eating disorder brain, you experience what it feels like to live life, even just a little bit, even still with the thoughts, but at least you're doing life, right? You're joining in, you're eating out, you're experiencing holidays, you're having fun, you're wanting to travel, you're wanting to be social, you're wanting to do these things with like a side of that, the eating disorder thought still, right? And that's where people get frustrated, because they're like, I really am committed, and I've watched my clients truly commit to everything that they need to do to recover. They're doing all the things, and that frustration will get to them. And I tell them, like, I'm not going to say it's going to take a decade. It's not, but it is going to take probably more time than you're comfortable with, more time than you want it to take. So stay consistent. If you've been in recovery for a year and you're still having thoughts, but you're doing really well, you're doing really, really well at rewiring, you're doing no eating disorder behaviors, first I'd ask you, are you sure? Become very, 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 interrogate yourself, become like a detective, and see if there's any little sneaky things that you're overlooking, because that could also keep those thoughts coming. But sometimes there really aren't, and it's just a matter of time. Your brain just needs to continue to have the thought, have no behavior that follows or reinforces that thought over and over and over again. And eventually that thought will fall away to a point where it will just be a distant memory. There will not be an emotional attachment. A lot of people will ask me, like, does it trigger you to do this job? Will it trigger you if you give me numbers? Will it trigger you? And it's like, actually not at all. Like, I have memories of what you're talking about, and I remember having all of those thoughts and all those emotions around the things you're experiencing, but you telling me that isn't making me, oh my gosh, like feeling triggered or feeling like competitive with you or feeling like that tug or pull to ever go back. And so you will get to that point where those thoughts have zero power over you, and you can have a conversation with someone about them, and it won't bring back any kind of inkling or desire to return to your eating disorder. So just know that will happen, but you have to be patient. So again, if you're doing everything in your power, you're not listening to that voice at all, but it's still there, just know it's going to take more time, and don't think, oh, recovery's not working. This doesn't work for me. Look, see, it does. You just have to be patient. And also you need to check yourself and make sure that you're not doing any little sneaky behaviors. Tiny. It could be the smallest thing. I'm not joking. It could be not finishing that last bite of that sandwich. It could be walking to the mailbox that's 50 feet away because it's a compulsion that you have to do, but you're just like, no, this is not a big deal. That could be delaying your process of rewiring and getting those thoughts to just completely go away to the point where they have zero power over you. Okay. So that's my advice to you this weekend is, well, I don't know, is that advice or just kind of a reassurance that you will eventually live a life where those thoughts are no longer taking up brain space at all. And they're not messing with your emotions or your feelings or anything of the sort. So have a good weekend.